Leafs and the Flyers tangling tonight down in Philadelphia at the Xfinity Mobile Arena, a rink that has had a myriad of different names. Domi plays to an open wing. Domi looking for a man in front, goes back to the point, gets it returned, steps in a couple of feet, lets a shot go, and that was blockered away. Shot back into the Toronto zone. That came off the boards at a rather strange angle in the far corner. Flyers trying to take advantage of it, got a shot away, pad save. Couturier gets it out at center. Oh, great pass it on goal. Goes Barkley, and a save made by goaltender 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐩𝐿 as it goes into the screen. Specifically, his character and what he adds in the dressing room is a long shot. Deflects away from 𝐏𝐿DeBeer. A turnover in the slot and a weak wrist shot looking for a redirect. Went wide into the corner off Roy's stick. Now Cowan for Roy. Good deflection on goal. Good save made there by Vladar. Had it bounce over his stick, and it's cleared to center ice. Riley ended up giving the puck right back to the Flyers. It comes back into the slot, and a pass in front went just wide. Centering pass is knocked away by 𝐏𝐿DeBeer. Tavares over the boards, now trying to work the wall. Got it back in the net for Nye, centering in front. Oh, what a chance that was. Machelli was all alone. Double teamed in there as the puck comes back to the point again. Rustalainen, a shot blocked. Matthews bent over at the bench in some discomfort. Played back again, and now Philadelphia starts back the other way. That faked out the cameraman completely. Knocked into the corner by Stetcher. Played into the slot. Two Flyers are there. Oh, and it's tipped just wide of the goal. What a chance Dvorak had. And it's cleared to center ice. 𝐏𝐿DeBeer kind of had that go off the heel of his stick. Sorry, I scared everybody. Played ahead, and now the Leafs have it at center. Here's a chance for Matthews in! And off the blocker of Vladar. It went wide. He was looking for the top shelf. Into the left wing boards for Cowan. Cowan down in along the boards, and Riley had gotten into the rush. He got leveled back of the goal. Off from the wing, great move, but no shot delivered. Trying to get back on the boards again was Grebenkin. A pass in front, a scramble in front of the goal, and it trickles wide into the far corner for Noah Cates. Cates drops it back to the point. Long shot off the side of the goal. Gets it back at the net. Philadelphia back to Sealer. One-timer stop. Banks it off the far boards. Flyers have it again. Back to Konecny. Shot blocked. And a stick down there, but a slashing call is coming here to Toronto. Over the boards, and now Matthews and company will join him as a long shoot-in goes down into the Toronto zone. Grabbed off by the Flyers. Dvorak got it in front of the net, and they score. Konecny set up in front of the goal on a turnover on the far side. And the Flyers draw first blood after the power play.
The simple play, diagonal shoot-in.
Ottawa back of the net. Robertson unable to get to it. Robertson in front of the net, and a shot by Roy went over top of the goal this time. Flyers trying to come away with it. Grebenkin got it out in front of the goal. It's scrambling around in front of the net. Down is still looking for it. It's underneath the Leaf player and finally blown dead.
Boy, I don't think that was ever covered. Simon Benoit was the last Leaf, I think, that had it under him.
At the link. Brought to center now by Konecny. And on the left wing, a pass in front. Oh, and a good bit of back checking down there by the Maple Leafs as Lorenz may have saved a goal. Nyes, a rink-wide pass taken nicely off the skates by Tavares with a man going to the front of the net. Pass in! Great save made by Vladar. Machelli was going hard to the net. Brought in by Konecny into the slot on the far side for Zegras. Matthews took it away from him. And McMahon is back with one man back. Domi trying to go hard to the front of the net. And the puck bounced away from him on the pass. Lorenz trying to get it in deep for Lawton. Shields it well. Lawton's spun off the puck. There's your penalty. Matthews in the corner now, works back of the net. Shields it well. Comes out. Pass to the left wing side. And Benoit crashes into the goaltender, and the Leafs are going to get a penalty or power play here. Domi up on the left wing for Robertson. Drop pass and a shot by McMahon went just wide of the goal. Leafs keep the puck in at the blue line. Oliver Ekman-Larsson a shot, and Vladar got a piece of that. the boards and out at center, and now on the left wing is Cowan. He stops it up at the near half board. Centering pass. Benoit in front of the goal. And that was deflected wide as Robertson didn't get much on the backhand. Scrummed in the Toronto zone, but Domi is able to launch it high out into neutral ice. Trying to get to a loose puck is Matthews, and he has. He works in with a shot off the glove of Vladar. That was some great work done there by Austin Matthews. Nice for Riley across the line. Michelli going to the front of the net. Nice dropping it back. Here's the shot coming, but it's off a stick in front. Loose puck in front of the goal. Oh, and it was fed wide of the net by Morgan Riley. What a great pass, and Riley, I'm not sure if he missed the net or it went off a body. In the last half dozen games at least. Leafs in over the line now with Nice. Got a shot away, and that was stopped by Vladar. Draw one by Philadelphia. Back to the blue line. Just kept in there by Sandheim. Pass in front of the net was blocked, and the Leafs get it out. Rink wide pass, far side for Dvorak. His shot blockered away. A huge rebound. Around the boards, it'll go to Riley. Played up on the wing, but blocked. Comes back to the point. One-timer deflected wide of the Leaf goal. And it's brought back at center ice. Philadelphia into the slot. A pass on the wing. Just went wide. And then saving a goal was Myers to poke it back into the corner. Looks to the left wing side. Finds his defense partner. The drop pass now working in. A rush shot taken by Robertson. Went high and wide. And up on the wing, it's going to be launched high to center ice by Owen Tippett. Racing after it is Couturier. Centers! Owen going hard to the net. One of the Flyers taken down there, but no call. Flipped in by Barkey. That was broken up. The Leafs counter. Matthews to the line and on the left wing, dropping it back. Domi with a shot. Oh, and that was just wide. Riley hits the blue line. Riley dropping it back for Roy, but Roy couldn't carry it. And now the Flyers are back the other way with Zegras. Zegras with a centering pass, and Riley had to clear it away from harm's way in the goal crease. And the Flyers are going to get it out at center and got a odd man rush going. And then Nyes is going to get a penalty. York on the left wing side, played back by 𝐏𝐸. 𝐏𝐸 now with a pass down low, trying to jam it in. And a good play by Stetcher to knock down Owen Tippett, the Peterborough native, right at the doorstep. Neutral zone now as it's carried across the line by Zegras. And on the right side, driving hard for the net. Wrap around attempt. Came in front of the goal, and down is 𝐏𝐸. The Flyers are saying it's in the net. They're celebrating, but no signal from the official as yet. Well, Zegras may have to phone Anaheim to find out.
Yeah, we'll look at it again. Does it actually cross the line?
I don't know where it is. You never see the puck.
Well, you do hear the horn, though. It means somebody's going to look at it. I don't know if you see it over the line or not.
I didn't see it over the line. You're getting the overhead at from the back of the net.
There's the net cam.
And off the post. Still haven't seen it.
Review, the call on the ice stands. There is no goal.
You Trip back of the net. Leafs can't get to the loose puck. A penalty coming to Toronto for 52 seconds.
Whoa.
And the Leafs are able to get it out at center ice.
Boy, Lawton looked like he took an elbow to the chops.
And Lawton getting into it with one of the Flyers. Zegras into the slot area. Knocked into the corner. Now Benoit has lost his stick. Oh my, now it's a 5-on-2 shot, deflects wide of the goal. It goes to the far side. Leafs unable to get to it. Still free in front of the net, and a shot. That's blocked by Benoit, now covered by 𝐏𝐸. Holy mackerel, what a turn of events that is. It was a 5-on-2. Philadelphia back to the blue line to York. Shot coming in traffic. Knocked away. 𝐏𝐸 pounces on it. Here, Flyers with it on the far boards. Couturier shooting. Blockered away nicely. That was Stetcher. Had it blocked. Then a shot goes well wide of the net. Actually, it was Brandon Carlo who found on it. Now the Leafs have a shorthanded rush going. In on goal with a shot and scores! Holy mackerel! The Leafs have scored on a shorthanded goal. And it is Scotty Lawton who breaks the tie, or breaks the game and gets the tie. The Leafs 1-1. Welcome home, Scotty.
Even without the goal, Lawton instrumental on the back-to-back penalty kills. But here, he's got a 2-on-1 break.
McMahon back to the point. Oliver Ekman-Larsson with a one-timer that deflected right and center in front of the goal. Tipped wide of the net by McMahon. Domi in front for Matthews. He fired it off the blocker. Flipped it to the line. Leafs kept it in momentarily, but 3 Flyers hit the blue line with it now. Into the slot with a shot wide. Rebound. Here's OEL coming into neutral ice. Dropped it back. That bounced away. Flyers have it back in on the right side with a shot. 𝐏𝐫𝐸 the save, and his mask is knocked off. Has it in over the line. Back from Michelli, stolen. Breakaway opportunity, Philadelphia. Game on his stick. Zegras in. Pad save made by 𝐏𝐿DeBay. Played into the corner for 𝐁𝐞𝐫. 𝐁𝐞𝐫 wrap around attempt. Stopped by the goaltender, and it's cleared ahead. Breakaway opportunity, Cowan. The Cowboy has it on his stick. He's in. Backhand stopped by Vladar. A long lead pass. 2-on-1 going the other way. Couturier in with a pass. Blocked. Puck still in front of the goal. Saved by Morgan Rielly. Morgan Rielly saves a goal. Back the other way, 2-on-1. Tavares with Cowan. Tavares to Cowan. Scores! Holy Mackinac! Put a cowboy hat on him! The Leafs win it in overtime! What an exciting turn of events!
And Dennis 𝐿DeBay, Joe, who has had trouble winning in extra time this season, is a huge reason the Leafs get anything out of this game, but especially overtime. Stopped Zegras on a breakaway, and this last scramble, 𝐿DeBay flailing around, got some help from Morgan Rielly at the end, and with 2 Flyers down in the goal crease, the Leafs take off back the other way, and it's John Tavares and Easton Cowan. Morgan Rielly, though, just dived.
Saved a goal.
Yeah,
saved the game.
Took away, and the Leafs a huge win. Shorthanded goal by Lawton, and the overtime winner by Cowan to win this game.